lifestyle. You see the cars, see the clothes, see the shows. This is the OJ lifestyle. We live the highlight to
Hello everyone, I'm doing great, staying safe in this period of time. Hopefully you all also staying safe. I know Omar since a year or so right now. We started our relationship as a work and it extended as a friendship also. Looking forward for today. This is the first time I'm actually interviewing somebody. I have my questions ready. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you guys gonna enjoy the answers and gonna enjoy the interview. Stay tuned.
Setbacks, but everything's timing. I know they didn't believe when we were grinding. Now look at the brand, it's just shining. Private club is for members only. Investments.
All right.
You ready for this?
I'm ready. Okay, let's start with my first question. I want to know if you can tell us more about your first entrepreneurial experience as a kid. How did you start?
I started as a 13-year-old boy baking cakes at school. Well, I baked them at home, I'd sell them at school.
All right.
I made like a mini menu. I took it into school, went to the kids and said, I say kids, I mean they were my fellow students.
Yeah.
They could order by slice or a whole cake. But I priced it just below the cafeteria, so the cafeteria couldn't sell the cakes.
And you used to pay your mom anything or not?
Well, no, it's a great business because it was 100% profit.
Of course.
Because I didn't pay for the ingredients, right?
Exactly. My second question will be, what do you consider to be your greatest achievement so far?
When I went to Tanzania, I spent a month living in the wild in Tanzania, and I built a school there in a very, very remote, like poor village. It had no hot water, no electricity.
I can imagine.
No mobiles, no music. You literally had to make a fire to have hot water. So it was tough. I mean, that was an amazing experience, and it was probably the most challenging, like psychologically and emotionally challenging.
You learn, it's experience.
Certainly for me in my development, it's been a really important process.
Of course.
I'm sure you've probably had a lot of challenges yourself.
All right, this question should be easy. What does a day in your life consist of? So tell us, what do you do every day?
I mean, believe it or not, I'm a very hard worker, right? It's just, you just don't see me in those times, right? Weekdays, I'm working, putting a lot of time. I've got a couple of offices here in the UAE. So 16, 17-hour days sometimes I'm working.
I see you in the fun part of life, so I don't know about your...
Obviously there's another side. I do have a kind of work hard, play hard kind of thing. And I think, when you're, like you said, you just said like when you're passionate about things and when you work that hard, you need to have time to let off some steam and enjoy a bit of social time. And that's how us two got to know each other.
Exactly. Yeah. It's very important to network all the time, and Dubai is a very perfect place for that. If you had to choose one thing, what do you think you're the best in the world at? I know that.
Well, I think I'm good at, if I'm honest, motivating people. If I have an idea and I'm passionate about it, and I know that I want certain people on board, or I want to create a team environment, I'm good at structuring that and setting the example and creating the right environment for that to happen. And that applies to lots of things, not just like businesses, but also even in your personal life. So I create that environment even with my friendship groups and whatnot, and it just makes having fun.
I respect that, honestly. I think motivation is a big part of whatever we do. I hope your questions are okay. I got one more question. Looking back, what's one thing you would do differently?
I wouldn't.
No regrets?
Honestly, no regrets. For me, it's all about having fun. If you like, work hard, learn, always, never quit. And I think a lot of people will try and decorate that there's a kind of special way or formula of doing well or earning success, whatever that means to you. And I don't believe there is. I just believe it's find a passion that you like, something you enjoy, because that's important. Work really hard. Be prepared to work hard, because it's not easy. There's competition in the world. You've got to make yourself known.
No,
I don't live a life where I will regret anything. Everything happens for a reason. And if something goes wrong or something doesn't go to plan, then it's okay. You learn from it.
All right.
Right.
I'm
glad you asked your questions first.
Okay.
The one benefit of this being my show is that I get to ask the questions second.
Okay.
So I can always
Are you gonna change your questions?
lift it
right
up or drop it down based.
Okay.
I want to be fair. I want to keep it balanced.
Sounds
But I might have fine. So I've got a few cards here for you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right. The first one. This is one that you've been asked probably a lot of times, but I don't actually know the story.
Yeah, the Saudi one.
The Saudi one.
Okay. The story, I don't know, like you heard it on the internet, but I believe it got exaggerated in a way. And I think the article that they used back then made it just like, made the story way easier to go viral. You never heard about like a guy who got kicked out of a country for such a reason. But that was not the story. So, like I told you, I started doing social media and I started doing, creating content and posting pictures on Facebook back then, 2008. On one trip to Saudi Arabia back in 2013, we finished the trip. It was just a personal trip. We decided to go and visit the festival and just check it out, have fun. Couple girls recognized, me, and they just came to ask for a picture. And I, being myself, first time in Saudi Arabia, I did not think that's not gonna be it's not gonna be allowed. Or the religion police came up to me and asked me that it's not allowed to mix with females.
This is your first time there.
It's the first time, exactly. So he was like, politely, I will ask you, and nothing happened. Politely, I will ask you, you're gonna have to leave because you will cause, and people start coming more, after that one picture, you know how it is. People, who is this guy? Who is that? Okay, we'll take it. Okay, is he a famous person?
So they kind of stopped it.
Exactly. So they cut it there. They were like, you have to leave. On the second day of my arrival, went back to work, and one of my coworkers came up to me and he was like, "You're okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
In Canada?
In Canada, exactly. And he was like, "Did you check your Facebook since yesterday?" I was like, "No, I did not." And he was like, "You better go check. They're telling you got kicked out of Saudi Arabia." I was like, "No, I did not." I went to the office and I put my name on Google and there was like 700,000 results. And Google chose that picture to be the most viral picture, the most viral story of 2013. So then I put my name, and the first thing, Huffington Post, an interview there on Huffington Post, like us right now, one guy, two girls, and a beauty expert and whatever. And they were talking and putting my picture and talking about my picture, and I was like, this is serious.
So how many followers did you have before that happened?
That 2 days, 24 hours, I jumped from 80 to 800,000.
Wow. This kind of leads me on nicely.
Okay.
To what personality trait has got you into the most trouble?
I always like to compliment, girls, and I got in the most trouble because of that. Sometimes people, take it the wrong way. I don't mean it the wrong way.
Yeah, you just mean it as a compliment.
Exactly, just a compliment, exactly.
Yeah, I understand you.
Yeah, I think we both know that.
Okay, we'll move on to a different topic. Another thing we have in common is cars. We both like cars.
I love cars.
So, which is your favorite car? And obviously, more importantly, it's an obvious answer, but who do you think would win out of a race between me and you? Sometime,
right?
We'll
find out. We'll find out.
We'll go on.
Maybe
we'll go on a track.
Of course.
And,
Seriously.
a couple of cars around.
And we'll film that, and we'll show you who's gonna win.
Professional racing driver.
Okay. Yeah. One of my favorite supercar, and I find it comfortable, is the Ferrari F12.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then a week ago or 10 days ago, I tried the Lamborghini Urus.
It's a cool car, isn't it?
Amazing car. I loved it.
For a 4x4.
I loved it. Yeah.
It is a cool car. It's just ridiculously quick for a car that size.
I know. 3.5 seconds, 0 to 100.
So, describe a party with OJ lifestyle.
We're not going to mention the last party.
No, we're not mentioning anything on those.
Okay. Well, it's crazy. Always been fun. Super, for me, I find it, I always love to go parties where I actually can connect also with people, network and find some benefits of, like getting to know people that, have, different type of careers, businesses and all that. And I really find that every time I come to one of the parties.
You network with a lot
network,
of
exactly.
people,
That's aside from the crazy fun, but we always have super fun.
I want you to reveal exclusively for this show
Okay.
one secret that you've never told anybody.
I really don't have a lot of secrets that, I usually don't put my life out there, especially a lot of personal things I choose to keep it personal.
Which is understandable. Yeah.
Exactly, especially when you're on, in the public life, with the social media, people will sometimes maybe use that against you.
Yeah.
But I don't know if people knows that I was married, and a lot of people knows that I was married, but not a lot of people knows that I'm actually divorced right now. So people just think that I'm, hiding my marriage, keeping my marriage, in the private, but no, I'm actually.
Well, at least you clarified that.
Yeah.
For those people that wanted to know.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'll play a little short game with you.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So I'm going to say 2 words, all right?
Okay, yeah. So I choose one of the 2 words.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready? Fast, though. First thing.
Okay.
Pink or yellow?
Yellow.
Long or hard?
Hard.
Sea or sand?
Sea.
Party or home?
Party.
Single or relationship?
Relationship.
Round or flat?
Round.
Slow or fast?
Fast.
British or American?
American.
Up or down?
Up.
Give or receive?
Receive.
599 or 699?
699.
96 or 69?
69.
Energize or inspire?
Energize.
Thrill or chill?
Chill.
Entertainer or X by OJ?
X by OJ.
Of course.
Of course.
So on the 18th of August, I've actually got an app coming out. So it's called X by OJ Lifestyle. You've probably heard of it. It's been going
I'm
crazy.
super excited actually, yeah.
It's covers all people's lifestyle requirements and needs at a quality level.
This I would be so happy to be part and give it out to the people who's following me, because I would love to also share with them a great discounts and experiences that they can use. With
your promotional code, which you can share at your leisure.
I'm gonna put it down and you guys can use it.
It will give you 100 dirham discount off the annual fee, which makes it only 599 dirhams for 1 year. We've also got, especially for you and as a thank you for you and for your followers kind of tuning in, we've got a special giveaway for them. So if they do download the app and sign up during this period before the 18th of August, they'll be in with a chance to win a couple of prizes.
Which is?
One of them is a staycation for 3 days, a luxury staycation in the UAE for 3 days. Like right now, we're in the beautiful Al Maha, it's the desert resort, with a pool. Just for signing up, which is free right now. You won't be charged until after the 18th of August. Or they could be lucky and they could win a trackside yacht experience at the Abu Dhabi Formula One this very year.
Wow.
Because OJ Lifestyle always has the yacht.
I advise you actually with the trackside yacht, because I experienced that the last year and it was super fun. So they will be with us.
Yeah, they may
the same yacht.
They will be with us.
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
That winner, the lucky winners will be with us. Yeah.
You guys gonna know more about the app. Omar explained it, but at the same time, once you download it, you will know more about the luxury brands that he have on the app, and I think there's a lot of them. And make sure you guys download the app before the 18th of August and be part of OJ's family. I call it a family. A lot of like I said, luxury brands, and you guys gonna use it very well. And thanks for having me here.
Cheers for coming,
All
bro.
right, cheers.
This is the OJ lifestyle. We inspire the youth to never stop. This is the OJ lifestyle. Work hard and we'll see you at the top.